Hello and welcome. In this video, we're gonna be talking about security groups. Well, we have talked a little bit about them. When we created our first EC2 instance, we sort of just skipped through it, and I told you I'll tell you in another video. Well, this is that video. Well, think of it like a firewall. It decides what comes in and what goes out. For example, when we created our EC2 instance, let's see it. So here is our EC2 instance. When we created it, let's go to security. Okay, so you can see inbound rules and outbound rules. Wait a little, I'll explain that. Okay, let's just launch a new instance. Let's demo sec, whatever. We can take either one of these, doesn't matter. Yeah, we are concerned about this part. Now, security groups, right? Previously, when we created our EC2 instance, we checked this HTTP, HTTPS and SSH. So this is the reason why we were allowed to log in via SSH. We accessed our EC2 instance via that SSH terminal, right? If you remember. And also when we downloaded Nginx and we wrote that hello world program, and it wasn't a program, but we saw that in a browser, like. So browsers won't work without HTTPS or HTTP. So we checked this. That's why we were able to see that browser page. So this is the default security group, right? We created this. We just checked out it. We can also create custom, but let me explain first. So this is there. And of course, one more thing. When we just saw, let's see. Yeah, there are two kinds of security groups: inbound rules and outbound rules. Well, inbound rules are kind of incoming, which IP can access our instance. This is inbound rules. And outbound is our instance can talk to whom outside our server, to whom it can reach, to whom it can talk. That are outbound rules. Okay, now let's launch our instance. Demo sec, Ubuntu, and let's try to create a security group. Okay, now SSH, we can also select if we have already created one. Like I have created a lot of these. We can select them, but let's click on this one. Allow SSH traffic form anywhere. Custom, we can do custom here. So it will only allow SSH access through some machines. For example, if we are testing our demo application, we just want our local host to access this machine and not any outsider. So we will add that here. HTTPS, same thing, HTTP. Okay. Now let's we can click on edit and we can create our own custom inbound and outbound rules. For example, let's click on this one. Custom TCP, custom UDP, ICMP, all TCP, all UDP, SSH, SMTP, that is a mail protocol, email protocol, DNS. There are various kinds of PostgreSQL is there. Various kinds of types are there. So we can configure them accordingly. What we want, what we don't want. All right. These were the outbound rules. Inbound rules are same. From where you want to allow your traffic. So that are all the inbound rules. And we can obviously anything, we can just customize it. So these are security groups. If we don't allow any traffic, for example, if we don't allow SSH, we won't be able to access that instance. All right, this is the security group video. And one more thing, there is an interview question. Think of it and pause the video and think of it, and then I'll tell you the answer. The question goes like, can we add multiple security groups to a single instance? Pause the video and think of an answer. Okay, so the answer is yes, we can. For example, in one security group, we have selected, well, we have done that, right? We have selected SSH and HTTP and HTTPS to that single instance, right? We have already done that. And we can also select any of these. We can create various security groups. We can attach one security group to various instances as well. Okay, so that's it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one.